In the United States, DUI accidents produce untold grief and death. Every day, approximately 37 people lose their lives in drunk driving crashes. That comes out to one person dying every 39 minutes, and these are needless deaths. In May of 1980, 13-year-old Carrie Leitner was walking down a quiet street in California when she was struck by a vehicle going at a high rate of speed. The impact threw Carrie 125 feet, knocking off both her shoes and mutilating her body so badly that it was not possible to save her organs for donation. The driver of the vehicle, Clarence Bush, did not stop. At the time of the crash, Bush had 4 previous drunk driving convictions for which he had served no more than 48 hours in jail. He had been arrested for another hit-and-run accident just 2 days before, killing Carrie. Candace Leitner, Carrie's mother, was outraged when she saw that there were no reasonable attempts being made to stop these horrible killings. Thus begins the beginning of MADD, M-A-D-D, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. A similar problem is emerging because of President Biden's open border policy. Should we defend the rights of illegal drunk drivers? You ask, what rights? The imagined rights that the Biden administration is giving to impaired illegal aliens who are driving on America's streets and roads. They virtually have immunity from prosecution. As reported on 9 News Colorado, December the 21st, 2023, Jose Menjivar was arrested in a crash that killed a mother and her son. Menjivar had multiple prior DUI offenses. According to an arrest affidavit, Menjivar was driving a borrowed pickup truck at a speed of between 80 and 100 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. Menjivar has had his driver's status revoked after multiple previous traffic offenses, but he is still driving, and there are those who approve of his so-called right to drive. In another report on Fox News, Ernesto Lopez Moralis, 32, a Guatemalan citizen, was speeding in a 2005 black Chevrolet Suburban with his headlights off around 8:30 p.m. one evening. He collided with a 2016 Hyundai Elantra. The Elantra, being driven by a woman with her daughter in the back seat, was pushed more than 600 feet before both vehicles stopped. First responders found the little girl dead. Sheriff Grady Judge told Tampa Bay's local TV audience, quote, "A little 5-year-old beautiful baby was crushed to death. Had the driver been in his home country last Saturday night, like he should have been, our 5-year-old beautiful little girl would have been alive." Why does the carnage continue? Because our president, described as an elderly man with a poor memory by special counsel Robert Hur, has little respect for American citizens who deserve safety and protection and won't do anything about the carnage. In fact, 150 Democrats voted against a bill to deport illegal immigrants convicted of DUIs. Prominent Democrats such as Adam Schiff, Ayanna Pressley, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and others opposed this common-sense legislation. These people want us to drive our vehicles under the looming threat of having a head-on collision with a drunken illegal immigrant who has no right to be in this country. Tom Homan, former acting director of Immigration and Customs Enforcement and a senior fellow at the Immigration Reform Law Institute, speaks of an operational memorandum to the leadership of ICE. It instructs all agencies to ignore the law as referenced in the Immigration and Nationality Act, a law enacted by Congress and signed by a president. The document was written so quickly that there are uncorrected typographical errors. Homan writes, and I quote him, "Those involved with this memo and its issuance will have a heavy burden to bear when the alien criminals it protects reoffend and innocent victims are raped or killed as a result." Close quotes. In case someone thinks that the illegal immigrants are grateful to the United States, think again. Not only are some of them very ungrateful, but some of them are complaining. They want more and more and more.
no bono, mangeria no bono, medicina no bono, biggie boss petrol no bono, perché no pocket money, no pocket money.
Da quanto tempo? 3 mesi?
Sì, no pocket money, no bono.
And not only are they complaining, they are mocking us. These degenerate criminals are wallowing in their victories. Yohan Yoada gave an offensive finger to the camera after he was released from police custody on charges of assaulting a police officer and the gang assault on the police in Times Square. Yoada and several other illegals attacked an NYPD officer and lieutenant just steps from the new Amsterdam Theater, a popular destination among tourists. The caught-on-camera attack has sparked widespread condemnation. Weak leadership, one in particular who sometimes talks like a robot that needs its batteries recharged, is a disgrace. The fact that America has been insulted by rogues from a banana republic should bring tears to our eyes. Proverbs 29 verse 2 focuses on the real problem and its aftermath. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Good people in America have been mourning for many years, and it continues unabated. The problem is not dementia, brain malfunction, or low IQ. It's the heart. The heart is the heart of the problem. For from within, Jesus said in Mark 7:21 and following, out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, and evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man.